Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of the Service Without Excuses. As you can hear, we set up some brand new intro music. Glad to be with you here this afternoon. And we are asked to coach sessions today. And we're getting into some of the questions that are asked by our customers and our consulting clients, coaching clients. And this one actually has come up a couple times. We've talked about it briefly, but it really gets to the corner of it. In the cleaning and restoration field, in the cleaning side of the field right now, if you're not into restoration work, you've slowed down. It's January. It's not quite as busy. New Jersey's Best is primarily a cleaning business. We don't really do the restoration work. So this time of the year, we're a little bit slower than what we would be, mostly commercial work and some larger tile and grout cleaning, things of that nature. So this is the time of the year to plan. We've already started our implementation, already started our plans for last year, for this year, and what we want to execute and what kind of goals we want to hit for this upcoming year, and where we want to focus our marketing and our targeting on. But at this time of the year, for the restoration side, they start to build up and get very, very busy, and they need staffing, and staffing's a big issue. If you're in the colder climates like we're in the Northeast part of the United States, of course, it really doesn't matter anymore. It could be Texas, and they have snow and ice storms like crazy, even in parts of South Texas. So weather is pretty much across the board can be chaotic from a different standpoint. But traditionally in colder climates, this time of the year, it gets pretty busy for restoration companies. We always wound up our staffing and our stocking and our systems and our marketing systems in place to plan and prepare for this time of the year. The question from one of my clients is, when should I cut the cord on one of my technicians, one of my employees? When is the time to just say, you know what, I've put a lot into this and I'm just not sure if this person is going to work out with my company. In fact, I was just talking to a colleague of mine the other day, this company outside the Philadelphia area, and he was talking about this with regards to one of his technicians, and really was the job for him. He's a very good guy, but job may not necessarily be for that person. And there's a saying that you need to hire slow and fire fast. And I found that to be pretty true no matter what, even though some dynamics have changed more recently. It's pretty true. You want to take your time when you hire somebody, really get to find out more about them, do your, as in the business sense, due diligence on the person you're trying to bring into your company and into your fold, and before you dispatch them to go out into the field and deal with your customers and work with your company on your behalf. So it's a very, very important thing to do when it comes to that, is to have that side of it, maintained. But when is it time to just say, you know what, this job is not for this person? I've done everything I can do. I can tell they're not like super energetic, super happy with the job. And I could tell that they're not really cut out for it. They really don't have the heart and drive for it. Not everybody has to have the same heart and momentum, but it's a good thing to do, is to have that thing. When's the good time to do that? When have you put enough behind this person to say, I can't do anymore? It just doesn't seem to be the right thing for us. And I would say waiting any longer is a bad thing. Now, if you're a restoration company and you have a ton of work on your going on right now, you may want to take that and say, you know what, I'm going to give it a few months. Maybe some things will change. We're a little bit busy. I don't want to be short-staffed. You will probably come to regret that decision. I will tell you, it's rarely going to make it any better or any difference. Like I said, if you need a trained body in there and that's what you want to do, that's a possibility. But wasting any more time on somebody is not a real good thing. And again, when I say the term wasting, I'm not saying they're a waste of time. They're not good people. They could be great people. It just might not be great for your company, might not be the right fit for your company. There is no good time to continue to go down that path, to be upset and be aggravated, or your associate or your employee to be upset and aggravated with the way things are going. If you get to the point where you just feel like this is it, and I also suggest you put some measures in place to know that. So you look for certain things, unavailability, not doing the job to the best of their ability. There's a ton of ratios, and we work with clients on everything from attendance to closing ratios to efficiency of use to all these things that lead up to profitability at the end of the day. That work also for the employee to move up the chain and make more money, as well as the ownership to have a better profit margin. So you have to look at these assets. They're human assets, but they're assets nonetheless. As long as they're there to help move the company forward, and they can help you get to where you want to be, that's a good thing. If you feel they're not, and they're holding you back from possibly hiring another person that might be a better fit for your company, then that's something you really have to think about. It is really a judgment decision. Again, measures should be in place. There's a lot of different measures we've used and we've used for our clients over the years when it comes to what you should look for and what benchmarks should be set. And if certain things are happening, those are trigger points to say, okay, we either got to sit down and talk to this person to see if they're really the right person for our company or they're not. And a lot of what I'll hear right now is we can't find good people. We can't find good people, let alone great people. It's true. There is a little bit of a hiring shortage, but you work with what you got the best you have. I just don't feel, no matter what's going on in your world, that having somebody stay on long term, you know, as part of your company and part of your growth of your business is a good thing if they're not really contributing to what your goals are collectively as a business. If you don't feel that person is cutting the mustard, as a term used to be years ago, that they're really, making an impact in your business in a positive way, then might not be the right person for your company. So I would suggest, just to answer this particular question, and that's why I decided to do it on the podcast, the Service Without Excuses podcast, is to address this issue and just say there is no good time. And there's no good time where you should extend the life of that relationship if it's not working to your benefit and also to their benefit. Again, it's a win-win situation. You need them, they need you. It's got to be a mutual situation. It can never be, it's just me and screw everybody else. I hate to see your business model. And I hate to see your lack of, I could imagine your lack of success if you have that. It's all about me and not about my employee mentality, because I could show you that typically doesn't work at all, probably 99.9% of the time. And you just become an asshole, and it's not a good thing. So look at it from the standpoint of what seems to be the right fit. Is this person contributing? Are they happy here? What are the measures? What are the triggers that we see that seem to make sense if this person is working well with our company and seems to be happy being here, or they're not really a great fit for the company? So just think about that. And that's really all I want to come with you today on the Service Without Excuses podcast. Service Without Excuses podcast with Rob M. Lyon. I want to thank our sponsor, Sotellus, sotellus.com/Rob Lyon. That's SOTELLUS.com/Rob, ROBLYON. And you can check out a great review management software program right there. They sponsor a show. We really appreciate it. And we've got a bunch of great guests coming up. We got our whole brand new season coming in. That's why you heard the new intro music. We're really going to kick it off in a big way for the next few months. So you're going to have a ton of great interviews coming with you, ton of great guests I'm thrilled and honored to be part of. Some you're going to be shocked with. So we hope to hear from you soon. Again, check out robmlyon.com or subscribe wherever you can go to your podcast at, or to go to our website. And of course, you can listen to the podcast there as well. Great to get a bunch of great content, and subscribe to our email list where we send goodies out every once in a while to you. Okay, guys, have a great day. Appreciate it. And again, please stay safe out there. Thank you.